Hello there, everybody. Welcome on back to more Baba Is You. Hopefully you enjoyed the last 4 episodes of Baba Is You. I'm finally home from my trip that I took. I backlogged all those episodes, so I've been able to read all of your comments. I'm not dead. To the person that keeps on commenting that I died from COVID while on my European vacation and I've just been backlogging content for this long, I'm not dead. This is just the AI speaking. You guys gave me some feedback on how you like what we're doing with the series, what you don't like that we're doing with the series. I appreciate all of that feedback. Some of you said, you know what, Tyler, it's like completely fine that you looked up an answer, right? And I still think it's fine. Some of you were like, if you're gonna look up the answers, what the hell's the point? Which, to be fair, I think you also have a fair argument, okay? But here's what I'm thinking. I have kind of 2 ideas for things that we can mess around with. The first one is you guys just give me like some tips, right, in the comments if we get stuck on something. And then since I'm going to be a little bit more regular with posting and not backlogging, I'll be able to see it and then we can kind of move from there. I think that's the best way to do it. I also did have somebody in the community reach out with a guide that is just tips, right? So it's like a little hint to help you with the level. I might use that too instead of just looking up an answer. Maybe we can just get a little hint to guide us in the right direction. But otherwise, I'm gonna remain with the unedited gameplay because I still do think that there's value in doing it like that. Okay, so you guys did give me a tip for this one. You said, Tyler, text can have objects in it, which I suppose I knew. So I want to test something. If I push Kiki into here and then I do something, okay, I can't do that because Kiki is push, right? But now if we do this, hear me out, now I can do that into there, and then what if I make Kiki me? Then I can separate this and I can go outside the wall. Okay, that's a little bit tricky, for sure. That's a little bit tricky. Let's do this and this and this. That's tricky, okay? But that's an important rule to learn. I did not think about layering text. And now I have thought about layering text, which means that in the future, we're going to be in good shape. That's a hard level though. And a lot of people said, Tyler, that's one of the harder levels at the start of the game. So let's see. We got some challenge levels here. What's going on with this? Okay. Water is water. Yes. Floor is floor and hot. Okay. But I'm also float. Very good. But these skulls are also float. Okay. So everything's floating. If I walk into that, I obviously die. And if we remove this, I obviously die. So what do we got here that is interesting? Let's see. What if instead we made water is float and Baba is not float? So now I'm not float, but what if we can make water is float? Is it possible? That's, I think, the first place we would want to start. Is it possible? So we could do something like this. So Baba is melt and float. That's the same thing we had before, now that I kind of think about it. You know what? Hit me with a restart. I want to acknowledge all the things I can touch, okay? So we can touch skull. We could make... Here's the thing. You can't really move Baba is or you left or right? Because it'll just break the game. And we can only touch these 5 things. The rest of these, I can't pull anything, which is good to know. It's very good to know. Water is water. Okay, that's important, actually. That's important because that's stopping you from doing something like water is Baba, which we can't do anyway, right? But it could theoretically be an idea that you could do. We cannot do that though, so that's good. What can we do? What can we do? That's the important thing, is what can we do? I'm looking at ideas such as pushing stuff into the skulls, right? So I could push and float into, well, actually, no, I can't, because as soon as we disable that, when I walk into the water, I die because I melt. So me being able to float gives us the ability to walk wherever the hell we want. And I can't make anything else U. I mean, I can do float is U, but obviously that does not work because it's the direct object, not a noun. I don't really know what the word is to describe this adjective. It's not an adjective, really. I mean, sometimes it is. I don't really understand words and the English grammatical language. Also, you guys yelled at me for having the cursor on the screen. I'm so sorry. Okay. So what do we have here? Obviously, and float is an important. It's an important thing to have. But what can we do with it? I mean, we can make Baba is melt and float here, but then what does that give us? Nothing. And as soon as I disable Baba is you, we're in the damn business. So we can also, you know, I'm looking at water over here, but water and float is not helping us unless, I mean, that could help us, right? That could theoretically help us. So water is float would help a lot of our issues, because then I could just slip under the water. But is there an accurate way to make that? And I think the answer is no, if I'm being honest with you. Unless, okay, I mean, here's an idea. Just kidding. I don't really like that idea. I think you have to figure out a way to slip under the water, but I don't think is possible, right? Unless what does this do? Okay, so I can push stuff over that, which is good to know. Is good to know. If we push this all the way down and do something like this, so that sets us up where we could do something. I'm just looking at like the layering of text again, right? So just because I'm float, the text I cannot go into, and if we push this into it, it does not do anything either. Okay. Very interesting. I can't really disable Baba is melt unless I could. Okay? I mean, we do have where water is water, right? So what if we could tweak... Okay, you know what? I think I'm probably just gonna call it with this level for right now. I don't have an idea immediately coming to mind on this one. There's not a lot we can touch is the issue. You know, I can come over here, but as soon as we get to here, that's just dead. These are the only 5 things I can touch, and I just don't see an accurate I don't see an accurate way to utilize and float on this side. Skull is defeat and float. Defeat, not melt. Baba's melt. Water is hot, Baba is melt. I suppose if we could disable... I don't know. I don't know. Baba is... It's just I don't even have an is that I can snag here. So I have to remain as Baba throughout this. Okay, you know what? Good thought exercise. Let's check out challenge level 2. Is bridges 2. Text is float, rocks are float. I can move stuff still. The rocks are push. So those are just chilling. But I cannot grab ya. Okay, I can make the... Oh, I cannot make rock me, believe it or not. I can do a little setup here, which I think is going to be probably useful, because now I've gained an is, right? I don't really know whether or not that is valuable for me yet. Let's think. Here's an idea, okay? What if we find a way to push flag is win so that we're pushing rock is win over instead. So it'll be something like this, and then we basically send rock is push. Ew, okay, yeah, that's a problem, I think. Because then I would have to do something like this, and then we bring this up, and then rock is push, but then I melt before we can push that rock into its position that we want him to be. Let's hit this with a restart. Maybe it would be better if the rock... Well, no, I can't really do much with that, actually. Unless we could do... I mean, there's not really a good way to push. Like, I could push this to here, but that's not doing a whole heck of a lot for me. We do have a question mark on this one, right? There's a question mark. What's going on with this rock? I can't do anything with this rock, right? I can't do anything with that rock. The only way to do something with that rock is to make rock me, right? Now I can make the rock me, and that puts us in a better position. And then I just walk into the finish line. Flag is win. Rock is float. Okay, that's the problem, is rock is floating. Hedge is stop, which is why I can't go through the hedge. Okay. But, I mean, on the flip side, I'm just gonna take win over here. and then we're just going to tweak this a little bit. So it'll be like... So Baba's not floating though, right? So if rock is win and rock is still float, that's not going to work for me. But I think that's okay, because I can just do something like... Baba is you, Baba is win does not work, right? But we could do... So we would have to do rock is you, something like that, and then do Baba is win like that. But then before we do that, we have to move Baba out of the way. So it would be like it would be what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Now they're together? Is that what we wanted? I don't necessarily think that's what I wanted. Rock is you goes up. Baba is win. But now Baba's stuck in there, which is not helping me. Can I enable Baba is push for a second? Push him out of there. Then do something like that. Do something like this. Oh, he's in there nice and thick. Wait a minute. That might work? Are you good? You're not good because I'm still floating. That's correct. Which means I can also grab this. Okay. Hold on. The flag is not floating though, but we can make rock is flag. Rock is you and rock is flag. But I would become the flag. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Okay, and then Baba is win, but the flag is also not floating. Okay, there's like 400 things going on in this one. Hold on. Baba is push. Okay, that's good. Oh, except that's not good because now I can't access win. Bring me back to reality. Okay. So what can we do with the flag? We need to make flag is rock, right? That would be a better situation for me. So let's return Baba is you as a reality. Okay. We have so many things that we can work with here, right? This is so stupid. So rock is you and rock is win and we win. Okay, sorry, that took way too many brain cells to figure that one out. Give me challenge level 3. Is Tiny Isle. Okay. I remember this. We did okay with this one. Baba is you and open. Okay. Water is stop and shut. Very good. So that opens the door. Very good. We do have flag, we do have key, properly organized right here for me. I think the first step is obviously we would like to, we would like to get some of this wordy knowledge taken care of here. So let's just start with some obvious things, right? We would like to make key is open, okay? I understand a big issue already. Okay, okay, yeah. I understand a huge issue. We can't push the freaking key. So I have to make key is you. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So key is you and open. So we can do, I can't push that. That makes sense. So I have to push this down, and then we do that. So now key is you and open. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So here's what we have to do. Hit me with a restart. We have to do something. We have to do like Baba is key and you. So if we do Baba is key, that obviously puts us into a very sketchy position. Okay. What is the play? We have to make multiple things us. So Baba is you and key. But key is not me. That makes sense. Okay. Pull that up a little bit. So key is you and open. Okay. So now we have the key. But the key can't be pushed. Let's keep that in mind. Okay. The key can't be pushed. But the key could be put into something. Except that I'm trying to separate the text, right? But I understand that the text down there is surrounded by water, which presents a troubling scenario for me. Okay. We do have flag as well. So we got two objects we can work with, which is an intriguing situation, right? So key is you. If we can make key is you and Baba, right? We basically have to obliterate the open keyword for a little bit. We're gonna get that figured out in the future. But Baba is you and key, but key is not me. So we have to instead do key is you and Baba. But that requires me then doing it like this. So key is you and flag? No, that just turns me into a flag. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Dude, we should have known this was going to be a disaster when I decided to just do challenge levels today. So Baba is... Baba is you and key just turns me into a key. We've done that about 15 times now. You'd think that I would know to not do that anymore. And text is not open, right? If we had text as open, we could just push the damn text into the water to resolve that situation. And we don't really... Well, okay, we can do something like flag is key. Okay, you know what? That's important. Then we can go key is you, and I got two of these. And open, okay. And then I just need to... I need to separate the key. Water is stopped though. How are we going to get that out of here? We need to also make Baba something. We need to be able to open up. So in order to get win out of here, we can do something like that. But then we're stuck. We need to be able to push that one more time, which means we need to have something there. So now we do something. So key is you and open. Baba is you and open. Key is Baba. Is you and Baba? Is that? Key is you and no. Baba is you. Baba and key is you, is what we need. So it would have to be key and Baba is you. That would work. Yeah, that would, I think, work. So it would be here, key and Baba is you. There we go. Okay. And then flag is no longer necessary, so I can use that to split the two of them. We can come over here, we can do... Now you have to do, because that is not going to open anything. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So we need to make... So now that... What? Why this is breaking me a little bit. I'm sorry. Challenge levels, brain in peril. Key and Baba is you. That's good. I need to make key is Baba. Is the problem. Baba is key and you. I think Baba is you and key. That just creates I am the key. Yeah, okay. I am the key. Cuckoo Kachoo. Baba is key and you does not feel possible. That does not feel like a possible thing to do. How did I do it before? I'm backing up like an ungodly amount here to figure out how the hell I turned me into that a long time ago. So key and Baba is you. Baba is you and open. So how did I get me to both? So it was key is you and open. We had made flag is key at some point. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was key is you and open. We need to make Baba is key. Baba is you and open. Now I have these two keys. Yeah. The issue is we don't have any way. I don't think we have any way to create a second one. Oh, but what if? Oh, except if I do this, I kill myself. Yeah. Okay. Baba is you. Key is you. We can always split that by just doing like this. Now that I don't need flag, we do something like that. I mean, that's probably not the best place to do it. You'd want to do that. Yeah. Okay. But now we don't have a viable way to get Baba to be the key. Baba is you, and key does not work, because key is not you. But key is you and Baba would work. No. That is not correct. That is not correct. Key is Baba and you, but the and you is in a position where it is not possible. Key is Baba breaks everything. You is then sitting in no man's land. What if? Okay, I mean, new idea. Can I set it up where I could just slip text into the middle? Do we have to take out win? I suppose that's something to explore. So is there Yeah, there absolutely is. So right here, right? If we do this, and then we come up here and we just knock that out, right? Then we could say, but let's bring back Baba, right? So let's remake Baba is you. Then we can say, we have to get rid of open now. And to be fair, because we need to line these up here. So it would be Baba, except I can't move the is. There's no is to move. You little son of a gun, there's no is to move. Okay. We can make key as you, but then that puts us in a position that is unlikely to help us. Baba and win doesn't do freaking anything, and then as soon as we move this, you're done for. I think I'm close on that one, but I'm not close enough for my own happiness. Let's try level 4. Dude, it's a rough day today. It's a rough day. Cog is stop. We have the robot. We can push the robot. We also have these ands. Flag, rock, ice? What the frick is ice? Ice ain't helping me at all. Bog is defeat. That's good to know. I'm stuck as Baba forever. The flag is also a flag. So we can make flag. I mean, I'm just looking at like flag and rock and ice and wind. There's a lot going on there. We obviously need to have the is come in there. But ice is such a miserable keyword there. Like there's no real value in that. Flag is rock does not help us. Rock is ice. There's no rocks or ice on this board. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we have to find a way to send the robot across the damn sea. I'm not sure we have to make the robot move, okay? I think we can maybe just push him. This cog, we need to make cog win, probably, in some planet or form. So I can get him over there with relative ease. No, you're looking at this and you're like, Tyler, what the hell are you doing? It's a great point. It's a great point. I don't know what I'm doing. What is our win condition we're trying to make? I think that's an important place to start. I think the win condition you're trying to make is that flag is win. Why have this cog be stop? Stop is a very important modifier here. I think that's where things get interesting. But what do we do with it? Right? What do we do with it? I can't think of a logical thing to do with it. It just seems kind of there right now. Okay. You know, I'm thinking of ways that we could push the robot downward, but that, like, so it pushes the text flag, rock, ice, wind, pushes those over. But that doesn't seem overly likely to me. You know, because we could do something like this, right? Let's just line this up so you understand some of the things we can do. We can make the robot push useless text over. Now ices win, right? Our robot is happy. We can then set him up to go somewhere else. The problem is there's no rocks and there's no ice. So does that really help us in any way? We can make flag is rock and flag is rock and ice and win. Is that what we need to do? Okay, so flag is rock and ice. That's not gonna work, right? That's not gonna work. So we would have to line this up. We need all of the text, and then we'd have to use cog in this system as well. So it's like cog and stop become text that can be pushed over because it's not useful. Flag and rock is ice and win. So flag, that would be and. Rock is ice. So then these guys, we gotta be able to push the cog though. We gotta be able to push the cog. And then the final one would have to be... It's a little spicier, okay? Cog is push. Well, you still need the robot to move as well. Okay, we're on to something here. I'm gonna continue to theory craft this one a little bit. So if we... What if we did something crazy, like cog is robot? Okay, now I got 2 robots, right? And I can push both of them. So now we can send multiple things over at the same time. Right? I think that's kind of cool, for sure. Now, problem being, what do you send over? Just kidding, I know exactly how we do this. Okay, now you don't need cog is, because you already have that. And now you have enough things. So you basically do it like this. You got text that is here, like so. Except you need move. Move is very important. The robots don't need to be pushed anymore. So push, except we can't do that either. Don't push that in yet. Okay, you got push. You're going right here. Then you got flag and rock is yada yada, sure. And then you have rock, flat. This is this something? I just want to see what happens. Okay, maybe this will enlighten me. So then we move you. You push those over. So flag and rock is ice. You hate that because it's not possible. Okay, but what if instead we did flag is rock and that seems impossible to me. That's gonna also break. There's no way. Yeah, it just obliterates itself because flag cannot be rock and ice. That doesn't make any sense. Exactly. So we instead flag and rock and ice is win. Send it over, except that's gonna break for sure. But we could, okay, hold on, dude, hold on. We're stupid. We're actually stupid. We're so stupid. You just need them to line up for 1 second, right? You don't need multiple things here. So cog is robot. I think we have this, actually. I know that you might think I'm insane, but I think I have this. So then we push them into position, but we do still have a small dilemma. Well, no, maybe we don't have a dilemma. Do we have a dilemma? I'm trying to think. Flag and rock. So those are going to have to move over like that. Then, once they get moved into the position that I need them to be in, this has to get pushed all the way over. Is there enough things that I can push those all the way over? Seems unlikely to me. The robots I can have, you know, basically lined up like this, right? So I can have them lined up so that they will walk and then at the same time push flag and rock and ice is win, right? But then we have to figure out how to get is there. having one more robot would definitely improve our life. There's no doubt about that. So we could, you know, we have the ability to just use text to push this is as far as humanly possible. We can even use move for a while. But now the is just sitting in the middle of hell, which is less good. You know, those would go in right there, and then we just gotta have the is in place. But we don't have something else to move, right? Which makes some sense. Flag, can we make something else move? That's an idea. Can we make something else move? I don't know. Probably not, right? Probably not. What about robot? Actually, hold on. Yeah, what about robot is? So robot move, okay. So you guys move to here, and then I nix you, right? So now you're stuck. Then we have all of this text as well, right? That we can theoretically use to push is as far over as humanly possible. Is it enough? We're off by 1. Are you actually kidding me? And then that would enable it and would work. I feel so close, right? I feel so close. Is there any way for us to just get a little bit further with it? It would have to be... Well, okay. Let's just push is in first. Yeah, dude, this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense, okay? So instead, just hit me with a restart. I've restarted this one a lot of times. I'm very proud of myself for getting this, by the way. I know you're going, Tyler, you haven't gotten it yet, but I have gotten it, I'm telling you. I'm extremely confident that I have gotten this. We just have to get it to work. Which I know is the name of the game, so that creates a dilemma. So stop goes in first, right? Then you send in cog, like so. Then you send in is, okay? Then you set up where this robot can move. I also need to just let you get the hell out of the way, okay? So robot is move, you push that in, you come back to me, you also come back to me, but let's do this correctly. I need to make sure that here I come down. You're both on the same side. Now we can set you guys up with your proper movements. I'm a genius, I think. Hopefully this works. But I have a lot of faith that this is actually going to work. Baba and Rock, yada yada yada. I stand on the flag. We complete the level. I'm a genius. Okay. Dude, that one felt really good. that one felt really, really good to me. I'm just gonna take a peek at this. Okay, so what the hell is this? The same dilemma, different situation. We no longer can push Kiki. Aha, okay. But we can still make this where Baba is you and Kiki is you, right? And then I can get Kiki lined up inside of here in some way where we can get Kiki. That's the most I can separate them, but that's not going to be enough. Well, that's the most I can separate them. So then at that point I can remove Kiki as you. But at this point, I can make wall is... Hold on. Restart for a second here, okay? Wall is stop. Kiki is wall. Okay, that turns Kiki into the wall. That makes a lot of sense to me. Here, let's make this easy, right? Never mind. I have to make Kiki is Baba, right? Or we can do something like this. And then this, 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 and then this. Okay, so now we're here. That's good. That gives us more space to be able to do something along the lines of Kiki is you, right? So now we have our pals together. And then how do I get them separated enough to make situations happen? Well, you would do something like this. We're just going to continue to slowly push them this direction, right? Then you come over here. So this is the farthest I can get them separated. But we have to... How do we do this? I feel like I was onto something a second ago, and then we might have lost it. So as soon as we do that, that ruins us. Wall is stop. We have to, in order to win, we have to disrupt that again. Which means I have to get Kiki in here to the point where I can't move wall, right? That's not doable. That's a huge separation between them, but then that puts us into a little bit of a pickle. Because this is the most... Well, that separates Baba is you. Now they're extremely close together. Like, I have to get... Kiki not being pushed is what makes this so difficult, for the record. You're probably like, no duh, Tyler. The level was literally so much easier when you didn't have that problem. Baba is you, is wall. Baba is... Okay, hold on. No, that's not gonna work. Making wall is you is not gonna work. I can make Kiki as wall, right? We did that already. Just bear with me, okay? Wall, yeah, Kiki is wall. We can also make Baba is Kiki, but Baba is you, so that's not going to work. We can make Kiki is stop, which is an intriguing situation. Hold on. So we would basically... If Kiki was stop, that means that Kiki is immovable? Okay. That could work. That could work, I think. So then you do something like this, right? You go Kiki is you, like so, and then you just line it up so that Kiki's down there. But as soon as I go left, Kiki's no longer gonna be there. So I have to make sure we have to get this even one closer to the wall, right? So that we're here, right? So now Kiki is me, but I don't want Kiki to be me. I want Baba to be me. So we would get them as separated as humanly possible, except I can't move that. I gotta get you separated. How the hell am I separating you? Now you're freaking together. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Hold on. I have something. I have something. So as soon as I do that, that messes it all up. I can do this. Kiki's just chilling down here. But that does not help me a whole heck of a lot. I have this is, but that don't really help me either. You is wall does not work, by the way. Back me up like a fair bit here. This is a long episode today. These challenge levels are a little game breaky, okay? So at this point, I'm thinking Kiki is stop. I can push this over. I can bring this up. I can make Kiki is you. I can push Kiki into there. And then I can do what? At this point, Kiki is me. If I do this, and then I go yoink, yoink, yoink. Kiki is now me, Baba is not me. I have to instead make Kiki is Baba. That's intriguing. I'm not sure we wanted to do that. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily help me. Dude, I still think Kiki is Stop is a part of this, but I haven't figured out. So Kiki is Baba is you would just give me 2 Babas to work with. That's an idea. I don't really... Kiki is Baba is what we need. So just set... This is my little chain system to get the text down. I think that getting the text down into an area that's a little bit more usable is better. But then we can do Baba is Kiki is you. I got 2 of these suckers. Then at that point that opens up where the Baba keyword is no longer used. I'm gonna tell you, I don't actually think we want to do that. Now that I think about it. The problem is we have to get one of them here. But now I'm both of them again. So we cannot do that. We have to do this, because this is the situation we want, right? Where we can then separate it. Except we need him to be over on the wall when that occurs. So you're here. The problem is that I can't just like make one of them stay. It's really messy, dude. I mean, it really is very messy. I feel like we're close, but I feel like I'm close in like a very far kind of way. Baba is wall does not help me. Baba is Stop is still so intriguing to me. Because now I can't go through him, which could separate the text if need be. Although I guess no, it couldn't, right? I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I have no clue. Check out level 6. Okay, Evaporating River. Oh, frick. Here we go again. Baba is you. We got Flag, can be win. Water is currently sink and hot. The cog is hot. Oh my god, dude, there's a lot going on. So what if we made Flag is water? Yeah, this is gonna be like a horrible idea for me. Extremely illogical. So wall is Stop. What can we do? Baba is water. What if Baba was water? Not gonna happen. What if we made wall? Just hear me out. What if the water was a wall? Okay, that's not gonna be overly useful. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. This is nice though, because there's not much we can do. So the situation presents itself where we have quite a bit we can, not a lot that we can do, which means that finding the solution should be relatively easy. Baba is you is water. Does not work. It's not an and. That's logical. Water is hot. Water is hot. Baba's not necessarily melt though, so I don't know why I'm melting. Cog is push and melt. Okay. But I do still have the issue where we don't know what we're doing. Now, I can do something like this, right? I can push those all in there, but it's not enough, right? Not enough to push those all in. We can do... It just doesn't seem like a ton of options here, is my problem right now. I'm looking at this down here. Dude, I think that the stop keyword is very important, and I just don't know how to use it. It is my problem. Water is What if water was stop? What does that do for me? So now I straight up can't walk through the water, which is intriguing. Okay. So we can make water as stop. We can make... Can't do anything with the wall, to my knowledge. And then flag is kind of just still chilling in no man's land. I mean, the idea is obviously that you get enough things to push flag in there and make flag win. I think that the way that you do that is by making... Well, you have to utilize the cog, right? So is there... It's too far to push that. I mean, I can push the cog. I could push the water. Well, water is now not sync, so I can cross. Yeah, that makes sense. So then the cog I can push into the water, but it just melts. That's good to know. But I can push all this text across, right? So I can do that, which is interesting. I still need that though, right? I still need that. What if water was skull? Now there's no water. I can still push the cog. I don't really think that presents a whole lot of value for us because we're still missing a text, right? Still missing a text. We can make water as water. Not really gonna help me a whole heck of a lot. I do think there's something to be said for having all of our text over on this side. But then what do we do with it? So cog is sync. Does not really help me at all. What if we made water as water, dude? So water is now water. But that is... Baba's not sync. Well, water is not sync. But the cog is melt and the water is hot. That's why the cog can't go over. Okay. That's fine. I think, question mark. Skull is sync would be interesting. To just get rid of the skulls. I mean, that's a unique idea. But I don't think it's not gonna work because we need the and again. I'm very bad at forgetting the and in these situations. Water is sync. As soon as we do that, I die. And then the cog, so if we make water is sync on this side, right? Then the cog opens up the passageway. Right? So you do this and then this, and now that passage exists. But then what situation does that give us? I don't think it changes a damn thing, is the problem. Because then we can do that. I'm continuing to remove the water. But removing the water... Well, okay, hold on. What if we made wall is water? Is that possible? No, I don't think that's possible. We can make the water wall, but we can't make it sink. So water is wall. Water is sink. There's not enough ises in the damn sea for this. We can turn the cog into water, but that doesn't really help me. Okay. Like we can make the cog sink, but what value does that bring to me? We're just walking around the same thing over and over. Clearly the cog is a part of the problem, right? What if we do water is skull? No, I mean that's useless. That's useless. Water is defeat. Probably also not going to be too helpful for me. Dude, you know what? My brain is folding in over itself. I had a rough time today. We did one level correctly. Is that accurate? In 1 hour? Jesus criminy. He's so bad at the game. They're also the challenge levels. But I got no clue, okay? I got no clue. Give me your tips and tricks, okay, for how to finish this level. Next episode, maybe we'll take a look at those. More likely, I'm gonna hop into either the Temple Ruins or the Forest of Fall, and do a little looky on those and see what we can find. But thanks so much for watching. Challenge levels are hard, okay? Cut me a little bit of slack. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.